and bonjour, I'm Kendall.
And I'm Chloe.
And we're the co-chairs and co-founders of the Basic Income Canada Youth Network, or BICYN.
We established the Basic Income Canada Youth Network in the spring of 2020, after months of informal meetings between young basic income advocates across the country. Through education, community building, and activism, we mobilize young people across Canada to advocate for a progressive national basic income program.
To celebrate a whole year of BICYN's existence, we want to share with you all what we've accomplished so far, and we're going to do it in video format with the help of our entire steering committee.
We got our start on April 1st of 2020 when we facilitated an online informal discussion with other youth across Canada about a basic income. That same month, we also facilitated 2 other virtual sessions, one to myth-bust basic income and the second to develop a youth case for basic income in Canada.
In May 2020, 50 senators called for CERB to become a permanent basic income. In response, we co-wrote a letter in support with the Canadian Council of Young Feminists. The letter received endorsements representing nearly 1 million youth across the country.
We started a BICYN mailing list and membership structure, and we've been sending monthly newsletters since May 2020. Not signed up? Head over to bit.ly/BICYN, uppercase, sign up, lowercase, to subscribe. And if you're under 35, become a member.
We joined Coalition Canada, a cross-country alliance of basic income advocacy groups and networks. Together, we're advancing the development of a national movement for basic income in Canada, building alliances and collaborating with advocacy groups, networks, and individuals supporting a just recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic.
BICYN joined several public panels and webinars facilitated by some of our amazing partners as guest speakers, sharing more about basic income, the youth case, and the importance of youth activism. Thank you so much to the Canadian Federation of Students, the United Church of Canada, the Tamarack Institute, and many others for inviting us to speak.
We also facilitated and developed closed presentations for a number of groups and virtual classrooms across the country, including for 2 graduate social work classes, as well as for Engineers Without Borders Canada and the Nepean chapter of the Canadian Federation of University Women.
We developed a summary of BICYN's position outlining the youth case for basic income and regularly use it in our advocacy work targeting the federal government. The summary paper outlines exactly how young people in Canada need a basic income, support a basic income, and how basic income is a bold political move supported by diverse sectors of society.
We submitted a brief on behalf of BICYN to the federal government's 2021 pre-budget consultation process. BICYN regularly responds to opportunities for stakeholder consultation to voice the need for a basic income in Canada, and we're looking forward to doing more of this in the year ahead.
On the note of budget consultations, we also took part in Civic Student Budget Consultation Project, discussing poverty as a key issue the federal government must address during post-pandemic recovery. As part of this project, our videos were shared with high school students from across the country.
Alongside the Ontario Council for International Cooperation's Youth Policymakers Hub and the Canadian Council of Young Feminists, we co-hosted a letter writing day of action for International Youth Day, with support from UBI Works. And on that day, 100 youth from all 10 provinces wrote their MPs in support of basic income.
In October of 2020, BICYN helped coordinate Coalition Canada's Lobby Week, which led to meetings with more than 70 MPs and senators from different political parties across the country. We continue to meet with politicians to directly advocate for a basic income, and are currently supporting the Ontario Basic Income Network coordinate their forthcoming Ontario Lobby Day.
We were also proud to endorse both Motion 46 and Bill C-273 in the past year, 2 major legislative steps towards a national basic income program.
We worked to ensure that youth voices were represented in the growing media attention about basic income in Canada. BICYN and our work was featured in the Toronto Star, on Senator Kim Pate's Appointed podcast, on CBC Manitoba, and in the Ottawa Citizen.
Speaking of media engagements, we also hosted a virtual workshop alongside the Ontario Basic Income Network on writing letters to the editor as basic income advocates. Stay tuned in the year to come for more hands-on, practical, skills-building sessions on basic income advocacy.
We've also worked in partnership with Coalition Canada, the Basic Income Canada Network, and the Ontario Basic Income Network to develop a Case for Basic Income series, which outlines how a basic income can help support different groups and sectors in society. So far, we've supported cases on basic income and gender equity, finance, municipalities, and criminal justice, with many more to come.
We launched social media platforms across Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Make sure to follow us if you haven't already.
Last but certainly not least, we grew. In 2020, we recruited, interviewed, and onboarded 4 new people to our steering committee. You can read about our truly amazing team on the About Us page of our website, which, oh yeah, by the way, we also launched this year. Go to www.basicincomeyouth.ca and check it out.
At this point, you might be wondering, what's next?
We're building and launching a communication strategy to continue to grow our network and amplify our work. We're also gearing up for a ton of community outreach to continue to build our base and develop cross-network solidarity and support. If you want to work together, please reach out.
BICYN is excited to be supporting a team of basic income and climate justice advocates to conduct community consultations on the overlap between income insecurity and climate justice.
We're also helping to organize the 21st Annual North America Basic Income Guarantee Congress, set to take place in June of 2021. Through our participation, we're hoping to make sure that youth voices are represented and heard in these discussions, at an event that's historically attracted hundreds of people from across the continent.
And finally, we're preparing for the next federal election, whatever that might be. We want to make sure candidates across the country are thinking seriously about a basic income and know that youth in Canada are expecting nothing less from our next federal government.
Thank you all so much for your support in making BICYN possible.
We are so proud of what we've accomplished so far in just a year and are excited to continue to work towards a future where basic income is a reality.